So here's a not good game with some not good teammates. And that's kind of just how Paladins is for me nowadays. I don't know what really changed to make it that way. I don't really know if I'm just that bad and it somehow is now matching me against people that are just good or what's going on there. But I don't feel like playing Paladins all that much, and this is the only match I played, and that's when I'm posting. Kind of sucks, but I just can't be bothered to like play games until I get a good game in the first place. Didn't ever do that with Paladins anyway. I always posted matches where I either didn't do well or I lost just because it doesn't seem to really matter that much in these games about personal score or anything. The only problem is I liked the games to be close. I guess technically this match is close for the entire first round, and then the second round happens and it just ends because Ruckus and Cassie decide to AFK between switching rounds, and instead of setting up a defense and, you know, stopping the enemy from pushing out of their base, or at least delaying them from pushing out of the base like they do to us, they just get free range and run right out. So, you know, not much I could do there, unfortunately. But, yeah. So, you know, you lose some, you win some. I guess I should say you lose most, you win some, because that's what really happens. I think, honestly, it's because of the bonus incentive to party up. It's what it feels like, is that I always play against parties, and since I'm always solo queuing, I just don't get that added benefit, unfortunately. So, you know, I'm always going to be behind. Like, I'm always going to be on the short end of the stick when it comes down to that, which really sucks, but I don't know what else to do. Trent doesn't play Paladins all that often anyway, and it's mostly to do with the fact that he's an actual YouTuber with enough subscribers to keep himself afloat, like, monetarily, and there's no real reason for him to play Paladins because he needs to make content for his YouTube channel. So I don't blame him for not playing this game with me, though it sucks because I miss playing video games with my best friend, but I'm not mad at him about it. Like, I understand why it is the way it is. It sucks, obviously, but I get it. Also, like, why Shaolin and Pip were able to get behind me is a little suspect in my opinion. To be fair, we have a Cassie and Shaolin as our damage dealers on my team, so it's not surprising at all, unfortunately. Yeah, most people don't take into consideration team comp in literally any way, shape, or form when they pick the characters they pick in casual queue, which makes sense. You want to play what you want to play, but like Cassie and Shaolin, really? Like, both single target, easy to miss damage dealers? Like, their damage is not easy to confirm. Yeah, a lot of people will be like, Cassie shoots fucking tree trunks and blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, but you know who is easier to hit with? Victor. Like, he used to be like so popular and he would be in every game. And to be honest, I haven't seen him all that often recently, which is really weird. I don't know why. It's not like he's a noob trap. He's a good character still, but just doesn't get put in the, like, people don't pick him as often anymore, which sucks because that grenade is great for clearing out areas and doing good burst damage, especially since you could use the card that with more people you hit, the lower the cooldown it is. So you hit a whole group of, like, if you could hit a whole team, it goes on a 1 second cooldown, then you could throw it again, do more burst damage to them. I don't know if it's still bugged because they literally fixed the bug and then the bug came back to where it would just, that card would instantly reset its cooldown, like its internal cooldown. But if they didn't, because last time I played they didn't, then it would be really easy to just murk an entire team, especially in payload, because people like stack up way more than they do in this game mode than Siege, which is weird because the maps are bigger. Like, there's a lot more to the maps than in Siege, so it's strange that they would stack up more here than in the other map, but whatever. Also, I forgot to disconnect my mic when recording this gameplay, so you guys don't get any in-game sound, unfortunately. Though I don't know how many of you are going to be upset about that. And what else? Sad about not being able to play with Trent. Have to do this recording again. That was a really shitty ult. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I did. Have to do this recording again, like the commentary, because cats are assholes. I mean, if you own a cat, you already knew that. What else? Paladins is different in some way, shape, or form. You know what? It might be the anti-cheat. Ever since I installed that anti-cheat, the game doesn't feel as good. I think that's what made it to where, like, actually moving around and, like, aiming doesn't feel great to me, because literally nothing else has changed, but that has. Teammates not really understanding that picking Shaolin and Cassie isn't the greatest idea ever, because then you have 2 single target damage dealers instead of, like, I don't know, Cassie Drogos or Victor Bomb King. Like, literally anything that's a better combination instead of Cassie Shaolin. Like, Shaolin's not bad, Cassie's not bad, but having both of them doesn't seem like a good idea at all, ever. Just gonna throw that out there. Also, like, how this Buck is able to win so many gunfights, especially against Ruckus, is kind of appalling, to be honest. Like, I don't know if Buck is that good or this Ruckus is that bad. I know the Sky in our game isn't great, because there's a point where I die and I'm spectating her and she's in someone's face and misses all of her shots. Don't even know how that's possible, but it happens. I saw it happen. Their health did not move. So that's fun. Also, this is fun as well. Just Buck jumping at me out of goddamn nowhere. Though, to be fair, Maldamba versus Buck is a matchup you can win as Maldamba. You just have to play it right and make sure you fight in your, like, goo. I don't know what to call. I don't know what the actual name for his Q is off the top of my head, but if you fight in that, then you can win against Buck, because you can out DPS him. Not easily, but you can do it pretty efficiently. But you have to really pay attention and be good at it. It's not an easy fight to win. Hello, Nem. My cat just jumped in my lap. She wants the pets while I do stuff. But yeah, so as you can see, hard-fought game up till this point. It's not been easy. Also, I really wish I had gotten that ult off, so A, I could live, and B, my team could have capitalized on it and killed them. But then, like, this happens a couple times where Cassie just stops. Like, I don't get the people who play and then have to stop playing at literally any time. I understand life gets in the way, but, like, if things are gonna get in the way of you playing, don't play. Like, like, just play a different game, like, instead of one that relies so heavily on you being there and, like, helping your team out and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me that happens. And then, this is what makes me angry. Because, like, Ruckus and Cassie, they just sit in base. This is the most important part of being on defense, is the very first spawn. So that way you could set up in front of their spawn and, like, try to keep them in it as much as possible to waste time. Neither one of them come out. And it set the pace for them to just steamroll us this round, which is why this is so short comparative to what happened last round. And, like, our team wouldn't have been bad at stalling them out, but we can't when it's 3v5, unfortunately. And then there's a couple times where Cassie just isn't playing in general in this round, which really sucked, because, I mean, there's just nothing you can do about that. But yeah, as you can see, like, Buck just jumps right the hell out and starts going to town. He tries to kill me. Sky just gets herself killed instead of picking her fights in, like, smartly in any way, shape, or form. She just goes and throws herself to the wolves. Ruckus gets here way late. Like, it's so shitty. And then I go to try to do this, and I actually, like, played this fight fairly well. But then I, was like, oh, I'll totally kill her now. I That was a really stupid move by me. She does 750 per shot. There was no way I was gonna like what? Sky missed everything against the Shaolin that was in her face, and then she just eats it. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. My decision making was very poor against that Cassie in that 1v1, but at least I don't miss shots when people are literally in front of me. Like, goddamn, dude. Though I do miss heals when people need it most. Also, look at that shit. Just how big Makoa's shield actually is. I wasn't even aiming for it. I was trying to shoot past it to hit Shaolin. Nope. Not happening. So, that's fun. That hitbox is way bigger than it actually is, unfortunately. And I think Buck gets like the play of the match or whatever they call it. The match highlight. And it's not good. I've never seen a good highlight. Like, I literally have not seen one highlight where I've been like, that looked pretty cool. I think it's their kill cam system. It just makes everything look not great, in all honesty. But at the same time, I just honestly don't think they should have put that system. Like, they shouldn't have made the match highlight thing a thing yet. It just doesn't seem like it's, working anywhere as near intended as it should be. Like, it just doesn't seem like it's working as it should. But yeah, pretty easy defeat that game. And I am kind of salty about it because Cassie just wasn't playing at the end there. So, 4v5s are always fun. The shittiest thing is I can't tell if they quit playing because they're a jerk and they were like, oh, wow, we're losing, so I'm just not going to play the rest of this match so it ends faster. Or they stopped playing because something was going on in their life or what. Either way, I don't really care. It was still shitty. Got the most healing, but as you can see, not very happy about it. Just like, I hate this game. I'm like, here are the scores, and we all did terribly. Yay! The only person that did, like Shaolin, killed more than he died, which for a damage dealer is good, but even still. But yeah, that's the game. Hope you all enjoyed it. You probably didn't, because, it's not a great game. It's not good. It doesn't make really good for good. It doesn't really make for good content, but I just can't be bothered to play a game that I don't really want to play. And yeah. Hope you have a great day at least. I'll see you later. Peace out.